Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is Paul Acevedo of Windows Central. I am joined on the mic by Brian and Tyler.
Yo.
Hello.
Yes, and I've got my daughter India off to the side, helping out. We are going to play some Grim Legends 2, Song of the Dark Swan for Xbox One. It is already available on Steam, Windows 10, Windows Phone, and all your mobile platforms. Coming to Xbox One this Friday, June 23rd, so it's not actually out yet. We're giving out a game a week in advance of it coming out. You can win it, get all the achievements, and look cool to all your achievement friends, and they have to wait till Friday. So that's awesome.
Pretty fancy.
That's kind of cool.
And from what I've played of it so far, it's really good. We're going to start a new game. This comes from Artifex Mundi. They're based in Poland. They are terrific supporters of the stream. We really love them. They've helped us do a lot of cool streams, and they really helped out with our Christmas stream last year too.
Yeah, they're cool.
Maze, you know you drink at work as well. Don't pretend. All right.
Yeah, his tumbler's full of coffee.
Yeah,
and
John's
vodka.
here, Angel Kisses. So here's the intro. Yeah.
Greetings, healer. Your skills are praised far and wide. I need your help.
Hey, the snack is from Utah. I'm also from Utah.
Found the cure I need. My queen has
Nice.
never spoken a word. I love her more than
Drinking that 2% alcohol beer.
I long to hear her voice.
That's right.
So I think the mouth animations are actually better in this game than a lot of their games.
My son, the king awaits you inside.
Yeah, they're not bad in this one. They fixed the animations, but they hired voice actors.
Yeah, like that old lady is probably the worst of the ones I've seen, but the king is real bad too.
I'd like you to take a
Basically
look at
everyone
her
is
as
real
soon
bad.
as you're settled in.
I guess there aren't a lot of
I trust
native
you
English
find
speakers in
these
Poland, maybe?
legends
Or maybe it's just they have a really bad director, or like you said, they're just hiring random people off the street. So here we go. This is a hidden object puzzle adventure game. So, you know, if you're playing on a computer, you would use a mouse or touch. Here we use a controller. Plays pretty naturally. You have to use a hint right here. What a waste of a hint.
Oh, it actually doesn't give you the choice to skip the tutorial?
Oh, it does. You're right. In fact, I should do that, shouldn't I? Bam! Skip that tutorial.
Yeah, on the PC games, it gives you the choice to skip. It actually pops up a thing and gives you the choice to skip
Yeah,
the
it was in the
tutorial.
corner. I just didn't see it. Let's walk up to my stuff over here.
Ah, your head is
So
hiding.
she's got a little mixture thing going on here. We will use it with a puzzle in a little bit. So for now... Wait, or is that actually... Do I have to do that right now? Oh yeah, it's a hidden object scene. Okay. Let's get this going. Hidden objects. Gotta find all the things. In this, the things you find, you combine them to make other things. Yeah.
And it shows you pictures of what to find instead of just giving you words.
It's actually a mixture. Some are words. And
I really
some
haven't
are...
got to any of the words one yet.
Yeah,
I
the
think the
word
blue
ones
thing is
come
in the top
quite a
How
bit
can I
later.
melt
later.
this? Oh, I need a
Behind the
candle.
house.
Can I just pick up the candle? No.
Nope.
Light a match. Alright.
I
Yeah,
always
light the
light
candle.
I always light matches with a candle.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have a perpetually burning candle around your house. Oh yeah,
Sure.
this thing. Alright, so we've got some little gold half rings and stuff. Kind of weird objects to look for, to be honest. So... Oh, there's one. Alright, don't scratch the monitor, India. It's okay. Cool. Oh yeah, good job. Is that everybody? Yes, it is. So we have constructed her magnifying glass. It's fancy. Yeah, this takes place in a fantasy world, you know, like fairy tale land. That's the whole concept of the Grim Legends series, just being that old style of fantasy. Now where am I supposed to go? Do I just walk up to it again? I was just there. That can't be it. Oh yeah, I had to.
Oh, this is definitely an everyone game.
Yeah.
Coolness.
These particular games are actually, their primary audience is female players, which is nice. So they always have female protagonists, for instance.
Yeah, cool. I think every single one I've played so far has a female protagonist.
Yeah, but again, that's cool. I know Mace finds it really offensive, but I like being a girl every now and then. Let's see.
That explains so much,
Oh,
Paul.
You know
makes
it.
uncomfortable.
Oh, hey, Braumeister. Good to see you. Where's Jono when we need him? So let's see, we can talk to...
Please examine
He'll
the
probably
queen.
pop in at
So
some
the
point.
queen has been
She's
sick,
quite
that's what's going on
unwell.
over here. She's got weird eye things.
She just needs some diet pineapple.
Yeah, man, that's good stuff. It really is real good.
It kind of is.
Yeah,
man.
give it time though.
The queen has an odd rash
Yeah.
on her hands.
It'll explode at some point.
Her eyes are chronically bloodshot. and
Although I
there are
did
circles
actually
under them.
complain about it on another
What do you
tech
advise?
website, and
She
Microsoft
gets
rep
some
asked me to
rest
email
before
them,
further examination.
and I
Oh.
did, with all the
No
issues I've
relaxing
seen.
brew
So
for her.
hopefully they'll be looking at it.
You're doing
which is
your
cool.
part, Brian. We appreciate that.
Take your time. The queen will
Hey,
await
this
you
Smack.
in her
I
chambers.
think you make the meth. That's like end game content, you know. They don't want to do all the cool stuff right at the beginning.
The queen
That's
will
what you're
await
working
you
on
in
now,
her
is like the
chambers.
training.
Why was her belt glowing? I mean, there's stuff here, but I have to start
Uh,
the chambers part. Yeah, just to get things moving. There's some collectibles here and there, but I think maybe they're not reappearing because I've already got them. But I never found one in the particular scene we were in anyway. Oh yeah, I have to go make a brew. Okay, you're right.
I found most of them. This one's.
Wait, no, you're right, India. Got to pick up some parts here and there. Read little things. Yeah, I mean, what kind of game would just show you all the coolest stuff right away, and then you have nothing to look forward to? Is that all I needed?
That is
Indeed.
Said to go back?
the little avatars are in the chat.
Alright, so let's go. I do not enjoy this particular puzzle, but...
right there.
Dude, that's where it goes.
No, it's right there.
What?
You have an empty pitcher. You need
Oh, the
something
water,
other
you're
than
right.
an
I won't
empty
let me use it
pitcher.
until I get the water. Thanks. Yeah,
Yes.
Brian's been playing this too.
I'm pretty much done with it.
Nice.
Almost. Almost.
Good man.
It's a really good game. I quite like it.
It's good to hear. Cap off of that.
Hey,
Narco.
Narco Sleepy.
Yo, Narco, glad you made it. Okay, so...
Alright, follow the directions,
alright,
Paul.
let's see what they say. I need 2 parts of green to go into that. I've never, you know... This reminds me of all the little IQ tests and stuff they made us do in advanced classes as a lad. But I'm never any good at these mixture type things where you have to pour it back and forth. They just blow my mind.
Yeah,
How
you
many
get used to
blues
it.
do I need? 4 parts blue. So,
4, yes.
you can, to make room, you can put them down the drain.
Yep.
So now we got 2 parts blue on the right. Yeah. I don't know what to do
Delicious
after this, actually. This gave me a lot of trouble.
Fill up the 5, pour off 1 and the 3. And then you have 4.
Fill up the 5, okay. Thank you,
Oh,
that, yeah, that
that's
makes
in
sense.
green.
Fill you up. Put 1 in there. Alright, thank you, Brian, that was good advice. See, they just don't come naturally to me, this particular type of puzzle. You know, I'm good at a lot of puzzles and stuff, but... Alright, so we've got the brew in there. Now grab it and mix it. Good stuff.
Give her a
Right
stir.
on. This is how Breaking Bad started.
Possibly.
Do I not have the... I don't think I found the glass yet.
Yeah, you gotta find the
Dang,
goblet.
Do you
to
remember
put
where it
in.
is? Oh wait, it might be in that
Uh,
chest back there. Let's look in the chest.
Yeah, I think it's in that chest. You didn't
Okay.
open that.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Some socks. Okay. Gonna need...
Oh, Discord wants to make a Nintendo Switch app. That's actually kind of
Wow.
cool, nice.
Does the Switch even have apps?
I believe they have like a
Do
Netflix
they?
app, maybe?
Seems like... I don't
I
think
don't
they
know
had
what else they
Netflix
have.
at launch.
Yeah, I don't own a Switch, so I can't tell
Every
you. I
time
have no
Nintendo
idea.
talks about it, they'll be like, we believe our users do not like apps. Blah, blah, blah.
No
Talk
Netflix
out of
yet,
our
says
butts.
Tech Guy.
The queen will await you in her
No,
chambers.
we don't want people to do anything but play games
Yeah.
on our console. And then we don't want them to play games.
We would rather... we would rather they used apps on other consoles. A Nintendo console
Well,
that does
actually on
everything
your
would be
phone.
Useless.
Have you heard of this game called Super Mario Run? You guys should check it out. It's the best app.
Yeah, that's the only one they condone.
Yep.
She's in shock. I think they're... Oh, use the brew on her.
Thank you, dearie.
Yes.
Oh,
Drug that old lady up.
I can't bear
Yeah,
to look.
this is what got Bill
Please
Cosby in
go
trouble.
Into the queen's chamber and tell me my grandchild is all right.
I was just about to make a Bill Cosby reference, but
Can you
thought better of
believe
it.
that they got a mistrial? He is so obviously guilty. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I just cannot... They must have had people in the jury who are Bill Cosby fans or something, because there's no other explanation that I can think of.
I don't
MRA
know. They're gonna.
types,
The
maybe.
DA already said they're gonna retry. it,
Yeah,
so it
but
doesn't
I
matter.
mean,
I didn't pay attention to any of it. I heard that some of the stories that they were saying people couldn't keep their stories straight, and
I'll
so
write
they
it
were
down.
able to create some reasonable doubt.
well, I didn't read like every little account, but all the stuff I read was pretty darning, you know. So I need to get the axe out of here, but how do I do that again? I need something to break it with. That's right. Oh, her hand. That's right. Take this, and then I can use that to open this.
Break out that axe. It took me a while to figure out that the queen was holding something. I was like, what do I do? I'm going back and forth. I can't figure it out. And the lady was holding it in her hand the whole time.
Yeah,
'Cause you
I know.
drugged her.
It is.
Well done, Paul.
It took me a little while to notice that as well originally. And yeah, Simu, you're exactly right. Like, there's just too many stories that are too convincing, and even the things he said, like his thing is drugging women. You know, it's like, come on now. Oh yeah, that's a little bit too naughty, this Mac. We keep our chat PG.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I know it's still PG-13, but we got to keep it a little bit
Are
more
my eyes
family
playing
friendly.
tricks on me? No, I know what
Yeah, I
I saw.
appreciate the joke though.
Was it magic? Thank goodness. She's just
Take
unconscious.
the medallion. All right.
Yes. Whoa.
What do we got over here? That's not for this yet. Back. Denise Crosby from Star Trek. Yeah, she was Tasha Yar.
Nerd.
Star Trek: The Next Generation,
That
season
is some
1.
hardcore nerd there.
Oh, Sidney Crosby. I don't know who that is.
I had no
Double
idea.
nerd.
I don't know what the heck that is.
Yeah, that
even
weird
for.
mushroom
The
thing.
little spore
Yeah.
spewing thing. You never.
And you find a
use
lot
it.
of these drawings and stuff that tell something about her life. They're supposed to be like mysterious things about her life, I guess. Is that what they are? I don't know.
It's supposed to sort of give you the backstory. It's like a fairy tale, and it's supposed to tell you, you know, what's going on.
Too spread out and vague.
If you don't remember all the pages, you have no idea what's
exactly.
going on.
Maybe they go into the notebook, do they?
You can't
No,
collect
you're
them.
right. They do not go into the notebook. So was I supposed to find anything else in here?
Look at the red.
Not
I
right now.
did.
I don't. Oh, there's a torch on the wall.
That's what it was. Okay, and it won't let you light it with these green candles. Oh, and there's something else. The hook. And I think that's everything.
Oh, I didn't see that there.
What
Yep.
about the bottom of the bed?
I need a thing later to do that. It's just a puzzle.
What is it you found?
Come on, you guys in the audience. Speak up.
So,
Talk to the king.
what happened?
The queen was holding this in her hand.
So how was E3, Paul?
Let me
E3 was really great, man. Lots of interesting things.
Dark
Got to see
magic.
Bethesda and
My
Sony's press
goodness.
conferences.
Son, you
You didn't go to the
belong.
Microsoft one?
No, I really would have liked to, but I wasn't invited this year, you know, which I am annoyed about. But that's what led me to ask to go to the Sony one, and they let me, so sure.
My queen is
all right
innocent,
then.
Yeah.
but even she is
I
not
mean,
above
the
law.
Sony one
Please,
technically
Panther.
was better in most ways in that they gave us, you know, free food, open bar,
It's her favorite.
beautiful
She will know
environment
she
to
can
hang out
trust you.
with, and then we got to go into the theater and see the presentation. At the Microsoft one, it's just waiting in line until they let you in. The only swag you get is like a little pendant or lanyard they always do.
And see my wife. We'll meet afterwards in the garden.
Hey,
That's a bummer.
K1318.
The Sony audience seemed very subdued, like there
Yeah,
was
it
an
was
open
still-
bar.
Yeah, I mean,
But the evidence
Maybe,
of
yeah,
the
maybe
magic
that's
used
why they had way
hard
too much
to
people.
in
Yeah, I
other
don't
years, apparently they have had stuff behind, after the thing, you know, it's like after you would go get your drinks, but this year they knocked it out ahead of
Yeah.
time. It was real fun though. They had some good food and stuff. We got there a little bit late because I was writing and I was tired, unfortunately. So like I would have cheered more. You know, there was some cheering, but I would have cheered a lot more if I just had felt more energetic. So let's look at the map. Where am I supposed to go? There's still something in here to find.
Yes, there's two things in here.
Oh, yeah.
There's something on the table.
Nope, that ain't it.
Oh wait, no, there's nothing on the table. Never
Can I
mind.
get that? No, can't get that. I don't know what that's all about.
Chamber.
Oh, it was the book.
The pillow. Yep, the pillow.
Now go
Microsoft pulling out of E3 would be a big mistake. Like, I mean, it wasn't even good when Nintendo did
go
it.
to the chamber.
Yeah, I haven't heard that.
I don't think Microsoft's going to pull out of E3. That's where they announce all their big things.
How'd you like their show this year, Paul? Did you get to watch it?
I watched a little bit of it. You know, I missed like half of it. Again, that's when I was at Activision seeing the single player footage of Call of Duty World War II, which is an amazing looking game, by the way. I know a lot of people have just kind of like closed their hearts to Call of Duty, but in my experience, especially this particular one, just looks really, really good and fun. But yeah, Activision scheduling us at the same time as the Microsoft press conference. What were they doing, right?
Yeah, that's silly.
That is a bit silly.
So this is challenging, but we'll make it.
I thought the Microsoft challenge conference was pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Did
at
they
all.
actually show? Oh, I made a mistake, but I see what the mistake is. It's Did they actually show Monster Hunter at the Microsoft press conference?
No.
Yeah, that's too bad. It looked like it was going to be a Sony exclusive, right? But no, it's coming to Xbox One and PC too. What? Monster Hunter World. And
Yes.
I saw a presentation for that, and that game looks amazing. Wait, this one first.
Got it right now, yeah. I thought it was good. Like, I mean, they unveiled the X, or is that called the 1X robot or whatever?
Oh my god, that is so frustrating to me. Scorpio is an actual good name, and they chose a totally stupid name for the new system. I mean, what kind of market research did they do? Did they just have a room full of drooling idiots, and they're like, what do you guys think of Xbox One X? And they're like, oh, we love it. You know, I mean, how did that go? I don't think so.
I think the name...
No,
I
it's
mean,
the only
I
way
get
they
that the
can
name follows the branding that they've been doing, but... Because I think Scorpio is kind of a stupid
It sounds
name,
so
too.
much... It rolls off the tongue a lot better, Tyler.
It might have been better to call it the Xbox One Extreme, maybe?
It's gonna block that.
Maybe.
Wait.
I don't know.
I don't know that either. So yeah, connect that one and then go around with the feathers.
No, that's a bad.
Oh, dang it, you're right.
Oh, you're
So
right.
which-
Oh, he was
Uh-oh.
close.
You're close.
You could do the same thing. You just need to go up from the bird. Go right and then up and then right.
Wait, sorry, which one?
Right, up,
From what?
right,
So
right,
go
right.
to the
up,
bird.
right.
No,
The
it
red
doesn't
one?
matter. Either bird. Yeah.
And go
Yeah.
up.
Right.
Right.
No, right.
Up,
Up.
right,
Now.
up.
Right now. Just
Right.
connect.
Oh, okay, thank you guys.
Because you need the space on
Gotcha,
both sides.
So the conference was pretty good. I felt like they unveiled, here's the most powerful console ever, and then they showed us like a bunch of indie and graphically not very
Yes.
intensive games for the
You're
rest
right.
of their show, which was kind of silly when they wanted to hype up the box, and then like thing after thing was like that blocky character design that's at best a AA, but usually just the indie kind of graphic style. So. That was interesting to me, the way the direction they decided to go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
with it.
glad they're going to maintain basically some pretty good indie support, but
Yeah, they definitely, for indie fans, they had the most on show by far.
yeah, that's pretty sweet, but that's the problem is that stuff cannot compete with SpiderMan and all those other Sony games.
Right.
Just not even close.
Yeah, but
No, up there.
Microsoft had their own fair share
What
of
are you pointing at? Grab? Oh, okay.
big name things. Even if they aren't exclusive to their console, they are still exclusive
Dragon
to
Ball
their platforms.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z, that was a surprise, and I got to play that game.
Yeah, a lot of people got hyped on that.
Yeah,
Was it good?
It's really good. It plays quite a lot like Marvel vs. Capcom, and also some Guilty Gear influence, obviously. But I think it is probably going to be the most... I mean, like Dragon Ball Xenoverse, those games are really, really good, and they're kind of Phantasy Star Online-like, they're neat. But I think Dragon Ball Fighter Z is going to be a little bit more mainstream because it's just simpler and easier to learn, and fighting games are kind of going through a renaissance right now with big tournaments and stuff. So I send the bird up here.
I agree. I thought Metro looked great. I mean, I never played the first two Metros. I'm not really into corridor shooters, but I think Metro's going to be a lot more. The new one's going to be a lot more open world, which I enjoyed quite a bit more.
Arena.
Yeah, ballerina.
Let me go here
Well,
first.
Anthem is still a couple, at least a year out.
Yeah, I think Anthem's.
So you're
Maybe
judging a
next
game
holiday.
that's pretty
Yeah, give it a
early.
chance.
But I thought it looked cool.
Yeah, it looked really good.
Ori looks good,
Yeah.
of course, but I mean, again, that's not highlighting the power of the Xbox One. Neither is something like State of Decay
Yeah.
2.
Although both of those games will be popular with Xbox owners, that's the problem is they don't suck over new people,
Oh yeah,
especially when you can get them on PC.
yeah. I really enjoyed the original State of Decay a lot. Like, I had a ton of fun with it on the 360.
I liked what I played of it on the Bone, but also still it's a survival game, and like I just can't dedicate the time to survival games unless I'm reviewing them, which I never really do.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. I think I got it done in like 15 hours or so.
Congrats, folks. I would say the reason they didn't show VR on the Xbox One is because they haven't even released it on PC yet to work the bugs out. So they're not going to release it on the console.
So the Queen is being attacked by this green mist. That's what we know. So she's basically it appears to have been set up.
It's a man.
Man, don't join me. Somebody sent me a dumb invite. I gotta turn off club invites. Anyway, let's see. Is there anything else to find in this scene? I can't remember. Seems like there was a bug or something. Yeah. Okay. Oh, nice, Dark Obo. That's cool to hear. Together again. Oh, the birds are happy. Let's eat them.
Oh.
Yum yum. That's good.
Oh my.
Xbox is probably going to partner with Oculus, right?
Everybody
For
expects
VR.
it.
I doubt it. They're doing their own headsets with Dell and HP and Lenovo and a few others, so chances are low.
Can I do this one yet?
Well, I don't think Microsoft is going to unveil their own VR platform.
Yeah.
Once upon a time,
They already have one. It's called Windows Holographics.
swans.
Well, it's not really VR, is
I
it?
don't know what it is.
It is.
Okay,
Huh.
Andy, okay.
This one, if you'll remember right, you have to touch the things that the story is
Yeah,
talking about.
this is a fun little puzzle, because
And
it's
it
not like
progresses.
challenging, but
These
they're
are kind of neat.
Yeah.
Began to use
It looks like
scrolls,
this looks pretty
potions,
good.
and medallions
Little
filled with it.
paper
Yeah,
craft
I mean,
stuff.
this plays more to their artist's strengths than everything else they do, basically.
Swaths of thorny vines and gnarled trees engulf the land.
Yeah.
And black clouds
If they were to-
cover the sky.
Yeah, this is
Imagine if they
really
did a whole
cool.
game
I
with
like
this
these.
kind of art style, you know, that it would actually, I think, have some mainstream appeal instead of being more of a niche product.
The clouds, Paul.
Dude, the weather in California was really nice. Like, here in Texas, it's oppressively hot. Like, I had forgotten how hot it gets in Texas, you know, because I was over there and it was just perfectly comfortable.
The old alliance with their neighbors
Yeah.
and took
It's pretty nice in LA
Yeah,
right
it
now?
was so nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, they get hot over the summer, but they have nice. cool
Yeah,
days,
and I mean,
too.
just compared to us, I don't know if they ever get as hot as we get. Maybe sometimes.
Man, it's not like that in
They get
Florida.
pretty weird and
announced
stuff.
a new law forbidding
It's just hot all the time.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it is here. Like, when I got back, it was 90 degrees
kind of-
in the afternoon, you know? It's not very welcoming.
The reason they don't do first-person shooter games with analog sticks is because a lot of people have motion sickness problems with that. Is your eyes are telling you that you're moving while your inner ear is telling you that you're stationary. And a lot of people have trouble with that discrepancy. And it causes motion sickness for a lot of them. So that's why they don't do it.
Achievement! That was nice. That was quick for finishing
Makes
it quickly.
sense.
Any minigame in less than 1 minute. Word. Alright, let's get back over there and into that hallway. So, what else about E3 was cool? I got to play Fortnite. Fortnite is going to be Scorpio enhanced. And it's going to be one of the, I would say, like, kind of a flagship graphical title for Scorpio in that it uses, like, super high graphical settings and stuff. So it's not just going to be one that's blown up to 4K and that's it. Like, they're really taking advantage of the hardware with it. And so that is cool. And Fortnite is really neat, you guys. Like, I know looking at screenshots and stuff, it probably isn't super impressive because it's got more of a cartoony art style, and it's like, well, what kind of game is this anyway? But when I played it, I really dug it, and it sounds like it's going to be just this big, huge, long game. Good multiplayer features.
Nice.
What is it? I don't even know.
Well, it's
what
from
it is,
Epic.
really.
They've been working on it for 6 years. Can you believe it? But like the developer was telling me about it, and it's because like they would come up with better ideas mid-development, and the publisher actually supported them on just stopping and implementing the new ideas to make it better.
Really?
Yeah, like that is a
Wow.
real luxury in game development, being able to kind of right the ship. Like with Mass Effect Andromeda, apparently they had some things like that going on, except they didn't get extra time to fix anything, you know. it was like, okay, we're still making this game and our plans keep changing. That was a big problem with Andromeda.
Yeah, that was a big issue with the newest Mass Effect. They actually went all the way back to pre-planning after they'd already finished half the game. Which
not the right way to
crazy.
do it, but with... Oh, there is another thing in here, so let's find it. Is it the birds? No, it's not the birds. Anything in the picture? Oh yeah, there was a shield thing.
May
Okay,
have something
good.
to do with the picture.
Alright. But anyway, so that's why it took so long to come out, is just because they just kept working and trying to find just the right formula. And that's kind of how Nintendo works, is that they will, you know, iterate things on things and test them, and if things don't work out, then they are usually willing to put more time into fixing it.
Yeah, they're pretty patient. Like, I mean, that's how all the games are. You get like 2 a decade.
Well, yeah, because they're massive
That's
games.
just a thing to read.
And Nintendo's the kind of developer that won't put a game out that's broken.
I think you're right, the Smack.
They just refuse to do it.
Yeah, and that's the way it should be. You know, some publishers, they're just like very deadline oriented, and so when the deadline comes, that's it. But it's not how it would, ideally, it would not have to be that way. But if you're like an indie developer and your company needs money, then I can kind of understand.
Yeah, you're on a timeline.
Dang it.
Did you get a chance to watch the Nintendo conference or follow up on what was?
I did not at
down
all, except that I heard about the Metroids. I was really surprised they didn't announce a Metroid soccer game.
You're hoping for that.
But they already have one of those.
I mean,
Why
my
would they
prediction
need another
was-
one?
They're bringing They're bringing Rocket League. Maybe they'll like have a Samus Fall.
That'd be something.
They are going to have Nintendo-themed hats.
Hey,
There's a good chance.
Where?
You know, they're
Oh,
going to
yeah,
do
it's-
I
something.
want to see
Yeah,
Samus skin fall.
my prediction was that if they announced anything for Metroid, it would be something insulting to Metroid players. And
That's well,
yeah,
that's
it's
what
their
they did last
typical
year.
way, their typical MO with that franchise for whatever reason. But no, this year they did it right.
Yeah.
So hey,
Well,
I mean-
that really explains why they did a cease and desist on the guy who did the
Metroid
remake
2.
for
Wouldn't it be
Metroid
funny if his
2,
version was still
'cause
better?
apparently they'd already been
Yeah,
doing it.
that makes perfect sense in this case. I am drinking pineapple juice mixed with vodka. Smooth Douglas, thank you for asking.
Uh,
I thought the Metroid Prime 4 announcement was pretty
Really?
lame. Like, here's a
It's just a
4 in
title
outer
screen.
space. Yeah, and then the Pokemon announcement was even more lame.
Well,
But that's what
yeah, they
people
didn't
wanted
even
to
have
hear.
a title
So
card. They just
they
had
went-
a...
they went with like the Sony 2015 style, like get people super hyped up on games that are nowhere near
yeah,
releasing.
not the best strategy.
That's never a good idea, honestly.
but I
but I
mean-
guess Nintendo really want to do a
They
assuage
want to
people's fears
yeah,
that
exactly. They want to reassure people that games will be coming for it for at least another 2.5 years.
Oh yeah, you're right. So, I mean, what makes me mad is that games like that Metroid 2 for 3DS, that should be coming out on Switch too. It's ridiculous not to be supporting your newest console with a title that's appropriate for it.
Yeah, even if it's not gonna be like, it doesn't have to look that much better graphically, but like, get it out there. I don't know. I think that they're not ready to give up on the 3DS.
Well, it's
the shield
good to
between
keep
the eyes, Paul.
between the eyes of
No, I found it.
the statue.
statue. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Middle.
Yeah, at least because people shouldn't have to decide, well, which Nintendo system do I even buy? You know, just games, and that game is not so complicated that it would be like a $1 billion porting process. You know, it's not like a super complex 3D game, right? It's a 2D game. So, I mean, especially
Yeah.
if they would make their development tools multi-platform, which they definitely should have done as soon as they figured out the Switch was coming, then, you know, that's a little bit of a mistake.
They both consoles basically run on the same hardware. They both run on ARM chips. It's just one is significantly faster than the other.
Yeah, no joke, this Mac. But I mean, I am gonna buy a 2DS, a new 2DS, and I'll get that. You know, Hyrule Warriors and certainly Metroid 2 would be. Metroid 2 might even be the first game I
Yeah.
buy. You know, depending on when I get the 2DS. Just want to have it someday.
Alejandro.
Hey Alejandro, good to see you. I hate this style of puzzle. Like this particular puzzle.
I hate these
Yeah,
puzzles
they're
myself.
awful. No,
They're-
let me do it, baby.
There's more later on. I don't like
No,
them.
that one, that one.
I just
that
get
one.
confused.
No.
Welcome to
I
the
know where
rest
they
of the
go,
stream,
India. It's just you have
folks.
to move. You have to rotate everything around to even get anything where it goes. So it's
Oh,
yeah,
I get it.
they're
I hate these
yeah, they're
puzzles
just
so
no
much.
fun. Like, don't put in a puzzle in your game that's not fun. And I don't believe there's even one person in the world who thinks this is a fun type of puzzle.
You could just skip it, I believe,
But
if
will
you
it-
really want to. But you
Yeah.
don't get the achievements for
That's
doing
the
all the
problem.
puzzles.
Like, because I do like to get the achievements in these games. The second time,
Don't forget to drink your
the heck?
Ovaltine.
and also they complicated it by not having diagonal lines into these spots. Because if there were diagonal lines, it would actually be more intuitive. So yeah.
It'd be easier, but they made it challenging. I guess if you played it on an easier
I
setting.
mean, I'm on the easiest setting. Yeah, it's
Oh,
just
you are? Oh, I never played these games on the easiest
Well, for the
setting, so
I
don't
mean,
know.
actually, well, achievement-wise, you want to go through on easy first, and then you want to go back through on hard, basically. So that's what I always do. But also, just for streams, it's better not to get hung up on difficulty.
Yeah. I fully agree with that.
So, but wait, we did it. I didn't get too stuck that time. So that was
Hey!
nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Who drinks Ovaltine in a world that has Yoo-Hoo?
Oh, they're
Oh,
both
I don't know,
wild.
Sinogaris. You know, I've completed a lot of puzzles without complaining, really.
That's the same green mist I saw enter the Queen's chamber and kidnap the little
Oh,
prince.
what did I just do?
No worries, Alejandro.
Oh, that was weird. My screen blacked out for a moment. I wonder why I did that. My main Xbox One, I'm sorry, our living room Xbox One, it's giving us a weird error. You know, like it won't do anything. It's just like it says restart Xbox, submit troubleshooting, and then it gives you a URL to try.
Oh, wow.
What crown?
The crown.
That's pretty
There's no
bad.
crown.
You have a crown.
Oh, okay.
You have a crown in
Oh,
your
thank you.
inventory, Paul.
Ah, statue. She dropped something. But yeah, I am worried about the future of that particular Xbox, because that's not good.
That sounds like you're having a serious problem with that thing. You might
Yeah.
wanna send that back.
We'll see how it goes. It's in the preview program, so that doesn't help.
That's the biggest issue I have with the preview program is if you want out of the preview
Yeah.
program, you have to wait until the next big
Really?
update.
Because, yeah, I got to get my S, I've got to take it out of the preview because of the Xbox Live Party Chat issues we've talked about.
Yeah, it's annoying. They will not take you out of the preview program until the next big normal release.
Alright, yeah,
Just-
not cool. Something down here. Oh my, this? Okay.
There's a little like barrette piece there just below where your cursor is.
Dang it, I clicked on the wrong thing. Uh-oh.
Right there.
What am I looking for?
And then the last thing is, well, you actually should have got that piece. You were
I
right
know,
on it.
the hit detection is finicky on these sometimes, and it spoils it when you're trying to get a no
Yeah, it can't
mistake
be-
achievement.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you have to do the whole game without
And-
mistakes, but...
Yeah, and then the last one's up by where the follower alerts are. If you look at the stream.
Okay, cool. Right on. Okay,
Yep.
and Beam, stop doing that.
There is no saving, Bob.
Yeah.
No saving.
Where?
You can't save
It just auto-saves. Yeah,
It automatically saves.
I don't actually see what I'm looking
It
at.
auto saves every time you change the save.
Does anyone know what the last
It all
piece
in
is?
one
Like, 'cause it's... All the ones in the middle are grayed out, it looks like.
It's the chain.
I picked up the chain already. I thought.
You sure?
Well, maybe it was a different chain.
That.
Yeah, at this point I've made mistakes, so I guess I can just click around, but it's not cool. Yeah, we ran into a difficulty spike. Taryn, have they announced that there will not be any achievements in original Xbox games? It's just gonna play them and that's it?
Look at the silver things in this.
Because I thought they just didn't announce any details. Help us out in the audience, guys, if anybody can figure out what it is we're looking for. We appreciate your input. Adam let us down. He was supposed to be on mic with us. Can somebody message him and see if he's stopped pooting around?
No, he actually messaged me and said he's got some massive computer problems that I need to help
Yeah,
him with
come on,
later.
Adam. He only does... It's only when we want to do something with him. He was just on his dumb computer streaming. Oh well.
There's a necklace?
Mike confirmed it on Twitter today.
Oh,
Mike,
that's disappointing. Yeah, well, you know, if they're just doing backwards compatible and they're not, like, re-releasing them at, like, the PlayStation 4 style.
Oh, you actually uncovered what it is, Paul. It's the two little pieces right at the tips of her fingers, in between the 3 red leaves. The 2 little blue pieces. You actually uncovered it and didn't.
Oh, dang it. That was the problem. Thank you for finding that.
Yep.
You would have to go back and mess
Yeah.
with the code to get achievements to pop, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they'd have to basically do a the problem with achievements is they have to be hooked into the game's code,
Yeah.
and it would take a lot of work for them to do it.
Sony's been doing it with a few PlayStation 2 games, but I don't think it's easy. I think it's actually probably really a pain in the butt.
Stone.
Yeah, they had to do full ports on those games.
But, I mean, it's cool,
to do
though.
that.
I mean, those games are worth buying if you know, they have real incentive.
Well,
Yeah, if you're like a trophy hunter, like now you can play the Grand Theft Auto games with trophies for the first time ever.
that's true, but Sony has only done 20 PS2 games out of
Yeah, it's right around there.
1,000.
It's not
I
a
think-
ton. The thing is, all the biggest ones got remastered for PS3 anyway, so there's not a huge.
There is that a little bit, yeah.
Feel his pulse.
Get the feather.
That Shadow of the Colossus announcement was kind of silly
Yeah.
to me. I mean, it's fine that they're making it. I just don't know who is.
Well, I mean, it's a beloved game, but even the remaster didn't look particularly good, did it?
Oh, not
No.
great. It's not good too.
Sony,
The PS3 version kind of turned people off of the game, reminding them how bizarre the controls are, how challenging the game is.
You think they'll actually improve the controls? That would be neat.
I think so. I think they definitely will.
on which game? Sorry, I wasn't...
Shadow
Yeah.
of the Colossus.
Oh,
The-
great.
Yes, they said they are improving
And
the
think about it, that studio cannot handle releasing new games, really. You know, like, for whatever reason, they've got a really mixed up internal studio situation.
They have a bad track record of releasing games on time.
Yeah,
Who, Studio Japan?
if that's what
The studio that
is
makes
that the developer's name?
those games.
Yeah.
So I think that re-releasing an older game in the meantime so they can actually bring some money into the company is not a bad idea.
Yeah. I mean, I think Blue Point is doing the port.
Oh, they did... that's not going to be a port. They're
Well, yeah, the
remaking
remake,
the
but I
game.
still think Blue Point is doing it.
They did the remaster for the PS3,
Did they?
and it was pretty good.
I have it, but I haven't played it.
As far as remasters go, I actually really don't like the game at all.
Yeah, you
But-
think it's good at all.
It always looked neat to me.
I love
Yeah.
the game, but I just need to play it again.
It's the controls are just too funky. If they actually do fix the controls for the remake, then I'll probably give it a shot. But
No, it won't.
what? She's getting awfully
Yeah.
salty over there. What's
She
going
thought I
on?
was just not clicking on the right spot, but I was. It just wasn't doing
Oh.
anything. He wants me to follow him.
Ah, I see, Maze. 4 times, you say?
What happened 4 times?
He says he wants a game remastered at least 4 times before.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to remaster it that much, but has the hardware ever really brought that game to life all the way? I would say that it still is kind of janky on PS3, isn't it, visually? Like, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it struggled on PS2, it struggled on PS3. Hopefully it does not struggle on PS4, otherwise somebody needs to smack whoever developed
Yeah,
it.
it needs to really be flawless on PS4. There's no reason not to at this point. You're right about that game. That's true. That's a good point about Shadow of the Colossus. I mean, you look at other games that get remastered and remade over and over. Like, I mean, I think Resident Evil has been on three generations of system too.
Yeah, you're right.
Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, some of the games have been on like 4 or 5 separate different consoles, including the
Looks like we need
PC
candy.
as well.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, there's nothing here. I
The
think
rag,
that was...
the rag.
What about it?
You can use the rag for
Ah, Paul's green screen always has
Yeah,
problems.
sorry.
We just ignore it.
Is the rag on...
You don't
Oh,
have
I
what
needed
you
the
need
rag to
do
put
this.
that in, at least. Okay, now,
Well, yeah, that's part of it. You don't have the rest of it. Though.
there's still some kind of thing I can get here. Oh, there it is. Yeah. By the way, Injustice got a new downloadable content character, the Red Hood. I haven't got to try him out yet, but I am very much looking forward to that, maybe writing a little guide for it, like I did for Darkseid, also a DLC character. Any Injustice 2 fans in the audience? You know, like, I think my my wish for all of you, I know this is just me, like, forcing my views on others, as I often do. Thank you, India. Yeah, my wish is, like, all of you guys would go outside of your comfort zones, genre-wise, a little bit. Because, like, they can make the most amazing fighting game in the world, but a lot of my friends, a lot of people I know and see on the internet, you know, it's like a fighting game doesn't exist to them. You know, it's a fighting game, you know, it's like, at some point in their life they wrote them off, and so, like, it doesn't matter what kind of advancements or how special the game is. I just wish everybody could give every game a chance, you know, like, go outside of your comfort zone a little bit and just give it a chance and see what, you know, what the really well-regarded ones can do for you. So that's my lesson for you all.
Yeah, I used to play fighting games back in the Dreamcast era, but I haven't really picked one up since because I just haven't felt the need to. But if with all the buzz around Injustice 2, I might have to pick that up.
It is so cool. Like, I understand if you were not into, like, if you're a guy who doesn't like superheroes, you know, like Maze, because Maze doesn't like anything, you know. If you're like that, then I understand that some of the appeal is lost on you. But if, you know, a lot of people do like superheroes, and those people, I think, are crazy for not trying Injustice 2, because it's just so dang good. Like, I'm not exaggerating, and I just really love just all the content and stuff. It's really neat. Yeah, so what am I missing now?
That isn't right.
The swan is the wrong one, and the bird is the wrong one too. The purple one.
Got it. Okay. The bottom one's wrong?
No, this one.
Oh.
No,
okay.
the purple one
Thank
is
you.
wrong.
And
That new DBZ fighting game looks good too.
There's
It looks
something-
fast.
Yeah, it looks great. I
very
wish
fast.
I liked Dragon Ball Z more because it looks a lot better than Marvel vs. Capcom did.
although, you know, I got to play Marvel vs. Capcom, like, I played Versus Mode, which is not available in the demo as far as I know. And,
It looked a
the
little
art style is,
cheap to me.
Feather.
At
yeah,
least
the art
for
style is
video.
not great.
Feather.
Yeah, it's not crazy. Like, because I thought 3 looked really
Yeah,
awesome.
agreed. Because, like, for instance, I picked Spencer, who is the Bionic Commando, you know, because I love Bionic Commando. And his
Oh, yeah.
face, like, in his character portrait is legitimately ugly, and it's like, Capcom, you guys have some really talented artists, and you're having these terrible character portraits. What's going on? But the game itself was fun. You know, I played as Rocket Raccoon, who uses Groot for some of his special moves. And it was Captain Marvel. She's getting a movie pretty soon. And let's see, Spencer and Hawkeye. I think that's everybody that I played as. And they didn't have all the characters in the demo. Like, they announced Gamora and a few others, like, at E3 at some point, but they weren't. Gamora wasn't in the demo, unfortunately, from Guardians of the Galaxy. Speaking of which,
Nice.
I went, you know, like, we went souvenir shopping, and I got India a Gamora Funko Pop at the Disney Girardelli store, which for some reason is a store that exists.
Get it. Get
There's
that.
one in Orlando at Disney World. There's actually a Girardelli, a big one.
Nice. Yeah, this store, I mean, it wasn't real big, but it had
Good.
neat things. And all their Guardians of the Galaxy 2 stuff was half off. I also got her a big stuffed Rocket Raccoon.
No, go to that. Go to that.
Cool.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, go to that.
Yeah,
Yes, please remember, don't chat during
Yeah.
the contest. It makes it difficult to
does.
run.
By the way, guys, I've written several E3 articles, and I have more to come. Like, for some reason, like, they didn't post my Dragon Ball FighterZ impressions yet, which are really detailed impressions. But
Nice.
anyway, I did post some Call of Duty impressions. Star Wars Battlefront 2. I played that on PC. That was really cool. I also reviewed Tekken 7. I reviewed Victor Vran, which is a cool Diablo-style game. Tyler told me he hates it, but it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, the worst.
But
It runs really well from all the
yeah, like
stuff I've
Eurogamer's Digital Foundry did platform comparisons, and even the Xbox One version is like 1080p, 60 frames per second, just with dynamic resolution
Yeah.
for frame rate.
I love those guys. They do
Yeah,
such
and it's
awesome
usually
work.
entertaining to read too. Huh?
Yeah,
This
no,
is,
no. It's wrong. It's wrong.
Is that this puzzle's?
You're messing it
This
up.
one's not too
Uh,
bad.
Messed it up.
You just got to get all the pieces
I
up where they
I don't know
belong.
what goes on the bottom. I can't tell anything about this one.
No, No, again. Again.
You should just let
Maybe
India
I
do
should.
this.
Yeah, it's funny. She won't play these on her own either. Like when I play, she wants to tell me what to do, but she won't do them on her own.
So,
She's
the two pointing top and bottom, far left. Down.
this one,
Down.
bottom left.
Nope. Up
Okay.
one.
Daddy.
Up one. The two pointing up and down. Switch those.
Okay.
That is supposed to be right there.
No, you switched the wrong
You
one.
said
That.
The two pointing up
Okay,
and down
got it.
ball.
That.
switched. Is that what you wanted?
No.
Oh, you're so wrong.
No.
I'm talking about the actual pieces.
Up and... Yeah, this is kind of hard to verbally even...
Get that.
The one pyramid where the point points up and the one pyramid where the point... Flip
All right,
those two.
Flipped.
Mhm.
You happy now?
Mhm.
Now go up to the left just a
Uh-huh.
little bit. Flip those two.
Alright. They're flipped.
That's right.
There. Now you see the picture?
Um,
You're starting
yeah,
to
to
see
an
it?
extent. But I don't know what the bottom left piece is. Like, what's supposed to be the... Oh, this one over here, probably. Yeah, that was the bottom left piece.
No, I think
No.
Yeah, now I gotta get... I'm getting a little more of the hang of this one.
That's not the bottom left piece. The bottom left
Dang
piece is
it.
in the center.
No!
that's the top piece. Like, that's the back of that peacock or whatever. It's
Alright,
Yes, that's the top of the peacock's head. That's the
Gotcha.
top left piece.
my bad. That's the bottom left piece.
Have you ever seen the peacock before?
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
That's not supposed to be right.
Alright, well, we're getting there, India. We only have one...
And
That.
there you go. Hey, you actually got a pretty good
Yeah,
amount
but
of
I've
it.
got this one.
Now you need that piece out of there, the bottom piece on the left
Yeah.
there. Yeah,
Where do
get
I
that
s-
piece out of there. It
where
doesn't
does
belong
it
there.
go?
This piece, right?
That piece goes in with the feathers, so it goes a little further back.
Now what goes... What's the bottom middle piece?
That piece.
What? Is that bottom middle?
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
There you go.
Uh,
Hey, you're getting it.
Okay, for now.
Switch it around.
And then the other body piece is in the top, pointing
This one?
upwards. On the right.
Hey, Cecil Kilmer, good to see you, man.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, Cecil.
Yeah, Cecil Kilmer,
There you go.
tell us what your preferred Xbox One X name was. I was talking about how I like Xbox Scorpio much better as a name. You know, is there...
Yeah, but the problem is they want to keep the branding the same as Xbox
You
One
just can't do
rather.
that forever.
So, well, they're gonna because they
They're
want.
going to have all the same games play on both systems.
Yes, they want people to understand that this system plays all your old Xbox One
Man,
games.
X just doesn't roll off the tongue at the end of something that already has X at the start of it. You know, like I do like X at the end of
Sure
things.
doesn't.
My username, you know, East
And
X.
I mean, X and S even sound similar. Like, you could accidentally just not even say the right one. I'm surprised no one stumbled into conference between the X
Yeah,
and the
that would have
S.
been funny.
They probably practiced a lot. The actual
there's
piece
the-
there for the far. Yep, never mind. You're
You know
rolling
they-
it over. Just
The band in excess.
flip it.
Uh-oh.
Roll it over.
Now I'm a little bit missing. What,
You didn't
yeah.
keep going. The last two pieces there on the right middle. Flip them.
Right middle.
Right middle.
Yeah.
Oh no, you
Sorry.
flipped the wrong one. Flip
This
that
one
back.
in the middle.
Nope, over one
To the
more.
left?
Yeah, turn it to the right.
That's funny.
To the right.
Xbox East X.
Yeah, why didn't they
To
call
the
it
right.
Xbox East X? I'm sorry, Brian. I don't.
Oh, you keep flipping it the wrong way.
Oops. Wait, is that actually where that goes? No, it's not. Well, no, but it's the piece on the right that's in the wrong spot. I gotta get that back over to the right, right? Okay, good. How about...
All the
yeah.
way over. There you go.
Alright. No, not you. Okay. There we go. All done, right? No, not done. Dang it.
You're really close.
Yeah,
Which
which
piece
one
is
is
off? You got some pieces in the center that are off.
Oh, I see. Maybe
where
this
is
one goes
it?
over here. Is that? Yeah, there we go. Word, we did it!
Yeah.
How about that? USA.
Yeah.
Well, I finished my thing I was drinking, so now I'm gonna have the rest of my monster.
I would agree with Maze on that. I do not see a reason to get a new CPU because they haven't improved. Really.
Then what's
The
different about them?
i9s aren't useful.
Not. I mean, yes, but I'm not spending $1,000 on a CPU.
Right, yeah, they're
Got a key.
crazy expensive.
Yeah, when I did this, I actually didn't see the key right there, and I kept coming back to this going, what am I supposed to do with this thing? I don't know. And I could never figure it out until I found the key.
Alright, and where was the log?
I would say your best bet is to just get a really super fast GPU that you can afford in your PC, and that'll hold you for a while.
The shoreline.
But there's something here in this scene, India. That's why I came here. We need to figure out what it is. Is it anything to do with her? Oh yeah, here we go. I got a bucket.
Yep.
Alright, now let's go to shoreline.
Hey.
There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza. There's a hole in the bucket. Oh,
I don't see the... Oh, you have the key for that. You have the piece you need for that, Paul.
For the boat!
For the door.
Do not.
The door. Don't have the piece for the boat yet.
Oh, you're right, I do. Whoops. There we go.
The bucket is for the boat.
What else did I see? I got to play Sonic Mania, you guys. It's so annoying. Like, Sega wouldn't let me do direct capture on it. Like, they were thinking about it, and then they wouldn't let me. They're like, no, this build's kind of buggy. We hit 0 bugs. It was amazing. And then I emailed them afterwards for screenshots, and they still have not sent me screenshots. I've emailed them twice. Like, yeah, I can't do the story with no assets. They could have just let me capture, and I'd have assets. But, I mean, that game... and again, I think it's a game that Tyler should give a chance instead of being silly about. But it's real dang good. Like, just a lot of cool improvements and stuff. It's not all remastered content.
This is going to be the first Sonic game in a while that I will actually consider playing.
The Sonic CD, re-release for all the different mobile platforms and consoles and stuff, that was really good too.
That was good? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Sonic CD is my favorite classic Sonic game actually, and it was a very well done remake by Christian Whitehead.
You actually don't have any of the stuff that you need for this, by the way. There's a hidden object thing you have to do.
Up here? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Oops. I'm already messing up. Shame on me. I'm looking for patterns of leaves. That's a dumb...
Yeah, these are actually... This one's especially really hard.
I don't like it.
Stevia is a type of
artificial sweetener, right?
That they use. Yeah, its technical name is called Reb A. Don't ask me to pronounce the whole word. It's really long.
I clicked it and you didn't. Oh, okay.
No. It's
poison sumac. When I was a kid, I got into some poison. Well, actually, I was doing community service, and they had me picking. They had me and this other girl picking poison ivy and sumac off of trees, and like for some reason I didn't have gloves, so I got the most horrible rash all over my arms. It was terrible. Yeah, why indeed?
It's silly.
I think maybe we only had one set of gloves between us or something.
Oh, I see. It's actually on the far right, right on the lip of the pot.
Good stevia. I prefer Splenda.
That's probably a good point with the community service for stick.
How'd you guess? Let's see. Walk up. Oh, yeah, it's the same thing. Is there other stuff in here? Yeah, something there.
Yes. There's some sugar cane. And there should be one other... Oh, it's over by the little
sugar
steam
cane
engine
for molasses. Okay. Special controllers. Yeah, by the way, hi Alejandro. I hope I said hi to you already. It's good to see you, dude. Seems like I sent Alejandro a link to my Star Wars Battlefront story and he didn't even read it, even though he loves Star Wars Battlefront. That's cold, Alejandro. Real cold. Yeah.
Wow.
Alright. Yes, I did.
Alright, I think you have everything you need for this. Now you just gotta follow the directions in the book.
Okay, let's grind this
Good luck.
up. Hey, man, come on. I want to grind it. Do I have to burn it first or something?
No, you need...
Oh, I need that other
Look
stuff
at the
in it too. Do I have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. That's good eating.
Put it in pan, put it in pan, put it in pan. Put it in the pan.
Alright, put the pan up here. Use.
Pan on the burner. There you go.
Now what? Where do I put it?
Put it in there.
Oh.
In the molds.
Pick it.
It was Seashell. Too busy with Seashell, as always. You know what they say about that? She sells seashells by the seashore. It is what they say. Is there anything else to do here?
Yes, there is, but you don't have what you need.
I don't have what I need yet, India, he says. Okay. Yay, thank you for the follow, Smith Douglas. I mean, you're a good chatter. We
should.
appreciate you joining us.
That's all.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You should look at your map to tell
I
you where
don't.
you need to go.
Cecil sells seashells by the seashore.
It's not the
But
shoreline.
there was an X on it. There gotta be something here.
There is.
Oh, it's
There's,
over here.
but you need 2 things to do what you need to do here. So go back to the other one.
Oh, wait.
Actually, I'm sorry, 3 things.
It wants me to put something up there. Okay. Alright,
The oars.
so just go back.
What the heck is seashell?
Yeah, nobody really knows. That's why he's had to be reading up on it so much, because, like, what the heck is
It's the sea scripting shell.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's, I'm not even sure those are real words.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I definitely know what it
Is
is.
this eye alive?
What you need is not
Okay.
here.
Story of my life.
The eye, actually in the PC version, the eyeball follows your
Oh,
mouse
that's
cursor.
rad. Yeah, they should have had to do that on this. Okay, I got a pot of resin. That's nice. That's good drinking.
Yep.
No. It's like a sticky kind of glue stuff that trees make.
Yep, it's
Go to the boat.
condensed
Alright,
sap.
we'll go use it on the boat.
Ah, you can't use it on
What?
the boat yet.
I have to melt it down.
I said yet. Correct.
And I don't have any candy to put in it. Oh, I did have some candy. Good.
You do have candy. You just
Yeah,
made
that's
candy.
right. Oh, he's happy. What do I get for that? Oh.
Is that a
I'm not
Swan or a
sure.
Key.
Swan?
I have no idea why a wooden boat needed candy.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
But it did.
It's like Wind Waker.
ain't no telling.
A little bit, yeah.
No.
I'm gonna cook the stuff. Boom.
Oh, did everyone see all the cool little amiibo that got announced?
Oh, were there some?
Microsoft or Nintendo's gonna bleed me dry.
I like the wedding set. Well, I mean, I don't really like the wedding set. I really like Wedding Bowser. He looks awesome. But I'll probably end up getting all 3 of them just because it's such a
Oh,
bizarre
I lost
set.
the bird.
Yeah, this is the one that
Achievement.
this is the first of these games where you get a lot of stuff. You get a lot of helpers. You get one and then they switch out. Then you get another one and they switch out, and it kind of goes on like that for a little
It's
bit.
neat.
It's different from all the
Oh,
other games.
not the green mist again.
Oh no!
Did anybody see the trailer for the Black Panther movie? You know, Black Panther, isn't it coming out later this year or is it next year? I think it's later this year.
I think it's
You,
next
you
year.
might be right, but
I
the
think it's
trailer
2018.
is really cool, and it doesn't give it away any kind of story stuff like the way that the Spider-Man Homecoming trailers do. Like, Spider-Man Homecoming is going to be good, there's no doubt about that, but Sony has this habit of releasing way too much footage for their Spider-Man movies in advance. You know, they did it with Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 as well. There were 40 minutes of footage from one of those Amazing Spider-Man movies released in trailers and TV.
Wow.
That's a third of the movie. I mean, half the movie.
Need your help. Find
Dude.
You weren't following us yet, Maze? Come on.
You will find your answers there.
I think he did that to me the other day too. He somehow unfollowed me and then refollowed me.
Dot
It was
Lord,
weird.
thank you for the follow.
Who was that man?
Definitely.
Saved my
Oh,
life.
2018. That's a shame. So just Thor 3 this year and that's it? Thor 3 and Spider-Man. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Well, we already had Guardians.
But I mean, remaining.
I mean, three Marvel movies in a year.
No,
Jeez.
I won't be happy until there's
Yeah,
more.
that's more than enough.
No such thing as more than enough. Can never be enough.
Way too
Wow.
much.
Never.
Way too many. Plus we have Wonder Woman.
Yeah, but that's not a Marvel movie.
I know it's not
But it was
Marvel,
good, and that's cool.
Goodness, the blood.
I still haven't seen it. I need
This
to go.
dead guy again. This dead guy just turns up
Okay.
everywhere.
I haven't seen it either.
They threw him in the water is what they did.
Yeah, Paul has the worst luck because he just has dead guys
I
following
know.
him
It's
everywhere.
like, God, how many dead guys does it take? Uh-oh, we got a weird puzzle going. Gotta untie the... If I cut the rope, I can untangle the net.
Oh, that poor looking
Yeah,
scary creature.
whatever it is.
Stuck. Some type.
I
Some
don't have the
otter.
tool.
mutated
I don't have
otter.
the tool I need for it yet, unfortunately.
So it's an otter who's been swimming in a river.
Why I otter?
Kind of looks like it. Oh, did you get the thing for this one already? It's on the ore if you didn't get it, but it looks like you got it already.
I don't know.
The broken ore.
I don't see a broken ore.
Yeah, I think you got the
Okay,
collectible
that'd be
already.
good.
You're good.
Yeah,
I
Brown
watched the
Meister,
one
you're not
with
missing
Black.
much. I watched all of,
That's like a hero show.
in a way. I mean, it does have heroic lesbian action.
Right.
But yeah, Luke Cage has some good moments. However, the overall story, like, very poorly planned out. Like they did not have good scripts for the show, and they still filmed the whole show just with scripts where things go nowhere and where like their best villain, the actual good villain whose actor is great, gets killed halfway through the show, and then they replace him with a totally lame, stupid villain, and yeah, just a lot of problems with that show. Also, they were gonna, supposedly in advance, they were saying how they might confront like a cop on black people violence. Totally did not even a little bit. They even had like, there's a part where a cop gets too brutal with a prisoner, and it's a black cop who does it, like just so that they don't address the issue at all, you know, like it was not a ballsy show at all. It has good moments, but the best thing about Luke Cage is the very first teaser trailer they did to that one Wu-Tang song. That's better than the whole series.
Just watch that.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you need. You'll be like, wow, that is so cool. I mean, the series does not have that energy.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's kind of when I realized that the Marvel Netflix shows, no matter how much I love superhero stuff, are probably never gonna be for me anymore. I just don't think they're good enough. The people behind it are not. I don't know. I'm sad.
You like Daredevil?
Yeah, I do like the first season of Daredevil, and I like parts of season 2, but even season 2 really goes off the rails at the end. But like the start of it, the very first 4 episodes are great. Everything after that it goes from okay to just plain bad by the end.
I think you've done everything in this particular area you can. The snail doesn't come until much later.
Okay, let's go back here. Yeah, but I mean, the first 4 episodes with the Punisher and Daredevil season 2 are legitimately great. Too bad they didn't have enough ideas to keep the rest of the season going. And the Punisher has a little story arc, and his story arc is concluded in the least satisfying possible way, like just a waste of screen time. Let's see. I'll use the shell to cut it. Move the floats until no 2 lines cross. Oh, this is scaring me, Brian.
Yeah, these aren't great. No, blue should go up.
Up how high?
Up between the orange and red, purple. Yeah, right there seems okay.
What about orange?
Take that off to the left. Like right down there, that's fine. And then bring green. Yeah, right there looks good. Hey, there, pretty good. That was faster than I did it.
Perfect Zero, you're right. Legion, I've only watched the first episode, but it was fantastic. Like, it was so stylish and well directed. I was highly impressed. And Legion, if nobody told you it was a superhero show, like, it would take you quite a while to figure it out, because it's just so well done, and it's not too tropey or anything. So that's another show, like, I think Tyler probably would enjoy. You know, Tyler likes a little bit of superhero stuff, but not that much. Isn't that right, Tyler?
Yeah, and isn't it kind of X-Men-y? Well, I like X-Men too. Isn't it kind
yeah,
of
it's X-Men adjacent, but I mean, like, especially right at first, you would, I don't know, like, it's just really confusing and interesting. Intriguing.
I do want to see Legion, I just don't think I have any.
It's only 8 episodes, too. You don't get the Channel FX?
Oh, nice. No, I don't have cable.
Oh, dang. We do. Deborah really wanted it, so we eventually got it. Yes, we pay a lot more now.
Yeah, I have to pay for cable whether I like it or not, because of my HOA.
Your HOA? What's a HOA?
So.
HOA. I have a HOA.
Homeowners Association.
But I don't.
They make you get cable?
I just get my lawn cut and my snow shoveled and my sprinkler systems fixed.
I get all those things except the snow, and I also get cable. If we got snow, we'd have much bigger problems.
Dude, there's nowhere marked on the map to go.
You need to use your net.
Use it where? On the dead guy?
On the log.
Oh. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood.
Don't care
it's
about
log,
the dead guy.
It's log, it's better than bad, it's good. Everyone loves the log. Yeah,
That
it's from Ren and
familiar.
Stimpy. Man, I miss that show.
Ah.
It won't let me. It's nowhere big enough for that. So where do I go to enhance my net, since nothing is marked on the map?
Paul likes American Gods.
Yeah, I love American Gods, guys. I'm one episode behind. I gotta watch. So It's only 8 episodes long, but everybody who has Stars should definitely watch it, like just without question.
The book was awesome.
Yes, very good book and very good show. There's so little.
The
only thing I don't really like is the soundtrack to the show, but even then, like as I get farther into the show, it doesn't bother me as much. I mean, why would it not be marked on the map when every other time in the game where to go is marked? It's this confusing.
I'm not sure, but I don't see anything
let's go
here.
back to the... And there's no way to go back behind this part because the boat is wrecked.
Yep.
Oh wait, there is something I can do right here. Nope.
No, you can't do it yet.
Bummer.
That's later.
Interact. Yeah, we could at least bury the
that guy's
guy.
dead.
She's not even worried about it.
He'll get a water burial. He's fine.
She's like, it's good for the local wildlife.
I'm actually just seeing what you need to do here.
Sorry
What's
guys,
going
it
on?
looks like they messed up and they forgot to finish the second half of the game. Oh well. It was a good stream.
Just take a hint.
Oh.
You don't get You don't get It doesn't mess with your achievements to take a hint during this part.
Why do you say that? You're just saying that.
No, I know it doesn't. It only deducts or dings you if you do it while you're in a puzzle.
It's pointing at that stupid log that I can't do anything to.
Oh, the sea otter. I'm sorry.
Oh, Beck. Where'd it go?
It's your new friend,
that's what
Frank,
it...
Paul.
See, I didn't realize he had joined me. Dang it. YI Otter. Achievement for using my otter friend.
I thought it was the net.
Oh.
It's not the net. So you didn't even get this far.
Yeah.
Okay.
You smooth, Douglas. Stay smooth.
Yeah.
See ya.
We really appreciate you joining us, man. I hope everyone's having a good time. Don't forget, we do this every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We love to see you guys. We love to get to know you, chat with you, teach you about different games. And also, you can show your appreciation for the stream by leaving positive comments on the stream article, which you'll always find at Windows Central on a Saturday, as well as leaving positive comments on the other articles we promote during the stream. And tonight we have like 5 articles to promote because I reviewed a bunch of stuff. Tekken 7, Victor Vran, Blossom Tales, which is a really cool Zelda game, don't you guys think?
Yeah.
Yes, I need to pick that up.
I was surprised it got a nice positive reaction. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised because a good Zelda game is worth its weight in gold. But,
Cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna need more...
The secret thing in this area is right above the door.
let's see.
Or the stone thing. It's straight up. No, there's 2 doors here. I'm sorry. The big stone thing.
I mean,
You see it? Your cursor's like right on it.
I'm clicking A, but it's not doing anything. Oh, got it. Okay.
Up.
Cool, thank you.
Right there.
Oh, what's that? Okay, and there's also something to use here. What do I use? I'm going to do that later. Okay.
Use it later.
So where did that thing go? Over here?
I haven't played
Nubba.
Rhyme yet because there were a lot of problems on the PC as for like slow response and things, even on high-end computers. So I was waiting for them to work those bugs out before I bought it.
Throw the sea badger at it. That's a good idea.
Oh, you should pay attention to
Oh,
the
no,
sequence
dang
it
it,
just
I
did.
wasn't.
Oh, it's like
1,
Simon.
2, 3.
It is.
1, 2, 3, 4. I got it. 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's the exact same sequence it gave
What do
me.
you know?
Couldn't
Here
I
you thought it was a
minimize
roguelike. No, this game is not a roguelike. Is that you, Little P?
Is that you?
I don't like to be called Little P.
Not you?
Regular size. Thank you very much.
I don't care. Remember, never-ending story. Giant Turtle, the
Thanks
Morla.
for taking these things off me. I'll let you pass.
Yep.
Yeah, that movie's so good.
I believe
Oh,
it's level 10, Taryn.
Yes, indeed it was. Atreyu was so desperate. Yeah, didn't that movie legitimately make some of us cry when we were younger when Artex died?
That's
The
the
horse.
house where the queen lived.
It was pretty
I
sad.
might find some
Spoiler.
clues inside.
If you haven't seen a movie from the 80s by now,
Well,
then
Kind of an
yeah,
old
you're just
movie.
not trying.
I haven't seen Blade Runner. No one spoiled
Okay,
Blade
well,
Runner.
look, all I can say is that Blade Runner is, like, I like a slow-paced movie. I think modern movies are way too rapidly edited most times. But Blade Runner is legitimately just too slow for its own good, which makes it hard for a lot of people to watch. Like, a lot of people say they fall asleep while watching it, and it's not an exaggeration. It is really dang slow.
The problem with Blade Runner is you kind of need to have read the book to understand what the heck's going on in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, it has a really interesting world. You know, like there's lots of really great design stuff by Sid Mead, I believe, and but yeah, some of it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense all on its own. Let's do this hidden puzzle, and then we're gonna call it a day, guys.
Cool.
Sorry we started a little late tonight, but at least we were on mic, you know, chatting it up with you. That's what we'll do from now on. If we're running late on preparation, we'll still be on, just, you know, not as on as we should be.
Yep. Okay, so I'll have to struggle for a while till I help you.
India, where'd India go?
The new Blade Runner looks
Yes.
really good. I'm hopeful Ridley Scott doesn't screw it up, but he's not directing.
Oh
it,
yeah, no,
so
the director is the director
good
of
chance he's not
Arrival,
gonna
which is
screw
a
it up.
fantastic movie. Like everybody should see that.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
awesome.
So yeah, I have a lot of confidence because you got a good director. As long as the script isn't bad, that movie will turn out well, you know. But yeah, it's a crapshoot with scripts
Fingers crossed.
nowadays.
It's a crapshoot with Ridley Scott.
Yeah,
quite
but I mean,
frankly.
he's not heavily involved.
Some of his movies are amazing. Yeah, I think he's just
Yeah, I
executive
quite.
producer. of it.
Tyler, did you ever watch The Martian?
Yeah, I like the
That was real
The
fun.
Martian was good. Excellent book too.
Nice. Yeah, I would like to read it someday. I mean, he only directed it. If he has a hand in the script, I think is where his movies have problems because he's kind of old and lost his touch as far as story stuff. But because The Martian already had a good script by Drew Goddard, who is a good script writer, it turned out really well. Let's see.
Yeah, up, kind of the first 15 minutes up. Oof, if you don't, get a little misty, you're
Yeah.
a cold-hearted person.
I know.
That's
I was
hard.
talking about
That's
E3
hard.
earlier, Mace.
About what?
Mace says I didn't talk enough tonight, that I only talk once in a while.
Yeah, that is pretty disappointing.
Oh, the piece you're
Yeah,
looking
the
for is in the
horse.
rocking horse.
Well, I'm not good at helping this game. Like, Brian knows this
Yeah.
game.
I've
Yeah,
almost
they
beat
give
this
us
game,
enough
so-
codes that we could give you one whenever we do this, but the problem is you probably wouldn't have time to play it. Outer Swan Amulet.
Yeah, I probably won't play it.
Good luck,
Look,
everybody.
Yes.
I played Critter Crunch the other day, though.
Oh, nice. On PlayStation 3?
Yeah, going through some few old PlayStation 2 games.
I liked it. I bought it and played it for a while back in the day. Oh, interesting.
And I...
Swans can stay in human form for a day. So that swan that we saw earlier, probably the queen's boyfriend or somebody she knows anyway. That's interesting. It'd be cool if she was cheating on the king. Like, imagine a story like this gets into infidelity and stuff. That'd be... They don't use that enough in storytelling is all I'm saying.
I don't know if it's much of a spoiler, but I don't think it is. The dead guy in the pond
The guy in the
back
picture?
there. The dead guy
Yeah.
in the pond. He was the swan who was beckoning you to get in the boat.
Aw.
He turned back into a person after he died.
Well, kill him. The green mist.
The boat crashing into him.
Dang. I knew we shouldn't have crashed that boat into him. But you know, hindsight is
Yeah.
2020.
Killed a swan.
Paul's a
Yeah,
terrible
what can I
driver.
say? Nice try, this Mac.
Are you gonna get Xbox One X at launch?
Yeah, I mean, as long as I can save up the money to do so, then I need to do so. And I also would be willing to trade in my old consoles towards it, because I need one for my office area and one for work. And, you know, for work I've been using a full-size original Xbox, so replacing it with the X, which is even smaller than S, would be really handy for portability. Okay, so what are we doing here?
I am probably going to get an an X for the main television. I'm not sure I'm going to get it for my own. You have to brush away all the
Like, if you were
funk.
going to do any streaming of Xbox stuff, it'd be better to have that one be the streaming one.
Well, the issue with that is you actually
Yeah,
have to
see
go
that,
down
sorry.
at the beginning.
Skip.
The issue with streaming the Xbox One X is there are no 4K.
Ah, it won't go up anymore. Look, Yeah, this is
Really?
frustrating. Is there any way to reset it?
Force it to go to a dead end.
Oh, there we go. I don't know what it was doing.
That was weird.
Oh, wrong way. Wrong down.
Weird.
All
No,
the way
you
down.
gotta
got it.
go
Yeah.
all the way
Got
down
it.
at the very beginning. The biggest issue I have with streaming the Xbox One X is there are no 4K capture devices right now.
You're right. Oh, they will come.
So if I wanted to do that, I gotta wait for quite a while. The only thing I can directly capture 4K right now is if I was playing a PC game. And playing a PC game at 4K, it's pretty hardcore on a computer. So you're probably not gonna have a lot of resources to be streaming anyway.
Well, my only answer to that is that 1080p will still see a lot of improvement, way more than the Scorpio. I'm sorry, way more than the PS4 Pro has. This is what I've been told. You know, like super sampling and stuff. You know, they tell me they just take a 4K game and squish it down to 1080p, looks better automatically.
Yes,
and plus you got like faster loading, better frame rates, and like there are PS4 Pro games that really look better on 1080p mode. You know, but like it should be hopefully more frequent from the good supporters. What's the very next thing to do? It's time to go anyway, though.
Go in.
Oh, I love
forward.
1080p. I don't know what you're complaining about, Alejandro.
1080p
Yeah, nice
is
standardized
great.
resolution. It's not a bad thing at all. It's good for movies,
Yeah,
especially.
it's the minimum you can count on now, which in a couple of years will be 4K.
I don't see a forward to go to.
But my biggest issue is the big draw for the new Xbox is the fact that it does 4K, and with no 4K capture cards, you can't do it.
It's a drag, but
Do you have a 4K TV, Brian?
Yes, I do. I
it's
just
a
bought
separate
one.
capture computer.
What brand?
Nice.
Vizio.
Yeah, they have some good TVs. We need to.
Yeah.
I want one, but
We better go ahead and wrap it up, guys. Don't forget to PM your email addresses and stuff to Icky so you can get your prizes. Nice. See, this Mac has had some experience with super sampling. That is pretty cool. And I look forward to learning more and seeing more about that stuff. But, oh, there's a cavern. Yeah, I hadn't gone in there yet. So we got this going. So we've been playing Grim Legends 2 for Xbox One. Remember, this comes out on June 23rd on Xbox One. It's going to be $10. If you didn't win a prize tonight and the game looks cool to you, please buy it on Friday. There's nothing. We also have a pre-order link for it if you want to pre-order it. You can find that on the article, or Icky will share it in the chat. But anyway, like, good supporters of the stream like Artifacts Mundi, they deserve to benefit from their support. So if you guys can throw them a bone, buy a game of theirs or two,
Definitely.
then we really appreciate that, because they help us keep this thing going. Like, it's so much easier to work with the same developer over and over again, you know, just throughout the months and throughout the years, than it is to always have to reach out to new developers and convince them to give us prizes. Because remember, it's a lot of work getting prizes for you guys. Like, there's a lot of behind-the-scenes work that I do, and I just hope everybody appreciates it and enjoys the stream. And again, you can also show your appreciation by commenting on the stream on the articles that we promote during the stream. Like, that's real important to me. I mostly get let down every week, but sometimes some of you guys leave a lot of comments after I ask, and that is so much appreciated. Like, I really need those hits and those comments. It's my job, and I need it. So please think about that. Yeah,
Yes,
glad you had a
do.
good time, Mr. Puny. That's not cool, Maze. He's always trying to start a fight with somebody. He's just a violent bruiser guy. He's
Yeah.
been thrown out of his fair share of bars for it. That's right, Alejandro. Yes, and Tyler and Brian here, my good friends, also always leave comments on the articles. Like, they're really helpful, so that is appreciated. And Icky. Lots of you guys. Next event I go to, live streaming on Mixer. Believe me, I would have liked to have. Like, if every time you go to one of these things, the hotel internet is crap. Like, if we ever could stay at a hotel with guaranteed good internet, we would do a stream. Like, you know, we still would do the Saturday stream, or just random streams. But, you know, I don't know how the other sites do it. I think they, like, pay for real expensive hotels and stuff. Who knows? Anyway, guys, we'll see you next weekend. Next weekend, we are definitely streaming Star Trek Online for Xbox One, and we've got, like, 40 prizes to give out. And, as usual, we'll try to give out some Star Trek Blu-rays. Whenever we do Star Trek Online, we give out Star Trek Blu-rays. Maze won a copy. Bob Jones won a copy. That's a real fun thing for me to do. I love giving you guys physical prizes when we can. But also, everybody will have a good chance to win a prize for the game if they play it. And it's a free-to-play game, so anybody can play it if they want. Thank you, Brian and Tyler.
Yep.
Not a problem.
Awesome. Thank you, Icky. You did a great job with the contest, as always. We love you guys. We'll see you next weekend. Whatever you do, don't hate. Appreciate.
See ya.
Have a good one.
I don't know, hold all the little SOBs.
Ha ha ha.